Hello everyone, today I will show you how to sew the point shoes. Basically, I got my Grishko point shoes yesterday and I need them for a photo session. I haven't been dancing in point shoes for more than 10 years. And today I just wanted to show how I used to sew my point shoes 10 years ago. Obviously, there are a lot of things that nowadays modern ballerinas have changed. But because I'm doing it just for one time, I need to prepare my shoes very quickly. I wanted to show you the techniques that I used to do. And let's get started. Basically, you have your point shoes. If you're interested, I got the softest ones. These are a Grishko brand. I have 2X's here and the size is 4. Normally I took 3.5, but now I don't have time to make them stretchy. And normally the shoes, they have to be very tight on your feet. So now I don't have time to do that really. So I had to take the shoes that are a little bit softer, looser, so I feel comfortable. But my suggestion is to take the shoes that are perfect fit and even a little bit smaller size, because anyway they will stretch. They are made of material, as you see. And these are Proflex, softest shoes. The ones that I used to have before were Minden, but because I felt so much nostalgic, my first ballet shoes were Grishko shoes, so in Moscow I went to get my Grishko shoes again. Why not? And it says 2007. So basically what you need a needle and a thread. Here you go. You need ribbons. I got cotton ones, and I also got elastic. I prefer that one. I'm going to start with elastic. You need to put the point shoes. The one I'm using is just parallel. I don't prefer silicone. I really don't know how people can dance in silicone. For me, they're too thick. So you need to try the shoe to choose which one will be left, which one will be right. Sometimes you put the shoe and you feel that it's not comfortable, so you swap and you feel better. Basically, I've chosen this one for my right, definitely. It feels comfortable. So what I'm going to do, I just need to measure the elastic. I will make a loop. Some do crisscross like this. I don't want to do that. I prefer just a loop, which is gonna go like this. Okay, that's perfect for me. I'm just gonna cut it here. And for the other shoe, I will do exactly the same. And we're gonna take another one, also the same. While I am doing these shoes, tomorrow I will have a photo session which will be tango, but we will add some ballet into as well, because my original training was in ballet before I came to tango. Ballet gave me a lot of strength, flexibility. Once I saw an interview with Maya Plisetskaya and she shared how much she hated doing the ballet shoes. Ballerina needs to prepare ballet shoes for almost every performance because shoes are wearing out, and these things like elastic and ribbons are obligatory. You have to make them soft. Nowadays shoes are very, very soft. You don't have to even hit them with a hammer. They are just almost ready. You just a little bit beat them around, you know, around the house somewhere, wall or something. But the shoes are very soft because a lot of them are, as I heard, made of special plastic, which also reduces the sound on the stage. And in general makes it lighter, also more flexible. The shoes before were I don't know were made of what. I haven't investigated for a long time before I knew, but now I don't remember anymore. But guys, you can Google it and see ballerinas of the 20th century, what kind of shoes they were using. I think it's total catastrophe, really, because I don't really know how their feet were survived. Okay, one shoe is ready, so let me show you. This is how I've done it, and I've done it very quickly. Normally I stitch a lot, but this time it's enough because I just need for 2 hours. I can cut these so they don't bother me, for example, but the idea is having a loop and to make sure that they are holding your ankle in place. Now we are gonna go into the ribbons. I am using cotton ribbons because they will not be slippery, and I like this nude color. It's very nice. Normally ballerinas put the powder on the shoe so it looks more like a skin color. Even nowadays I saw in Grishko shops there were already shoes which are powdered material, like matte material, so you can purchase already a shoe like this. But if you don't have an option, you can just buy a normal powder, maybe slightly pinkish or white, and put that powder on the top, and the shoes will look more smooth, and just, you know, they shouldn't shine on the dance floor. Ballerinas never dance in shiny shoes. You can put attention, they are always powdered. So we're going to measure how much ribbon do we actually need. So it's gonna come from here, from around that stitch. Okay, and it's going to be here. Inside ribbon is longer than the outside. So this is inside, and now we're gonna go for the outside ribbon. Here I will do the knot and I will hide it inside, right? So I'll leave a little bit more just in case, and I will cut it here. Very important part is to light it a little bit to get rid of those little threads coming out, to make sure that the ribbon won't be damaged. It's very important to do it from all the sides. So I will show you how to tie your shoes. We have a shorter one and a longer one. So the long one goes around your ankle and comes here, and the other one goes also around and comes here. You can do that, just flex your feet up and down to feel how tight it is. For me that's perfect. Then I am just making a knot. Also, when you're tying up, put your leg into the flex to make sure that it's tight enough and not too tight. And then I do another knot. And you can either put that knot inside from below or above. That's your perfect shoe. In professional ballet, you would never leave or even make a bow here. This is very unprofessional. Often in some cartoons you see ballerinas dancing like this, but that's only in cartoons. So you should always hide the knot inside nicely so it is not seen, and normally during your performance it doesn't go out. It never happened to me actually. Sometimes you can even spray it with a hairspray. Now we're going to tie the shoe up kind of bow here, like this, is also not working. These ties are also going under. So we're going to make a knot. That's perfect. Maybe even another knot. Okay. And then we're cutting it. That's it. And this is going to be, when you will put the shoes, you will make a space to put them under so they are not visible. Right now it's a bit hard to do because there is not much space to squeeze my finger in, but that's how it looks. This is perfect shoe. The elastic is here, the ribbon is here around and also hidden inside. So we are now going to darn that box. Why do we need it? Because in this way, if we make the shape round, we feel the surface much better, and sometimes we even take this silky material off. I'm not gonna do it right now because the thread I used is very thin, so I'm going to buy another thicker thread and go over that thin thread again. Look, I keep the thread in the left hand. I already stitched one, as you can see. Here is the tail, and later I can just hide it inside there. So I keep the thread in my left hand, I stitch, and I put the thread under the needle, and we will have a loop. You are going to see now, we are going to have a loop. The thread in the left hand, it goes under the needle. We are pulling the needle up. What we have, again, as you can see, it's continuous line in a thread. I am also sewing inside, just above the sole, to make it a little bit tighter. So you see the stitches here. Sometimes ballerinas are doing it, and I was also doing it in the past, to make the arch to be seen more. So like you're reducing the material by stitching it in. You're just gonna go in the crosses like this, up and down, and that's it. So I will show you how it looks when the shoe is ready. You can also complete your shoes by making the stitches here next to the knot. If you have very big arch, the stitches will help the arch from falling out. You just need to do, again, I have very thin thread, but if you have a stronger thread, that would be better. And you just do one side to another, one side to another, like this, and your arch will stay nicely in place. It's also more beautiful. It's used sometimes even for decoration. I will show you when it's done. Pretty much that's it. That's how the stitches are, and it looks very nice on the feet and keeps your arch from falling down. You can also go even further if that would be more helpful for you. Also, that keeps the shoe a bit more tighter if you pull them together, as you see. And overall it looks just lovely. And you can also hide that little knot under there so it won't jump out.